Hey guys, what's going on? This is your friend Scotty Hobbs. I have a message for you guys this morning that has to do specifically with social media. It has to do specifically with why are you watching this video right now? Are you watching it on Facebook? Or are you watching this video on my YouTube channel? Did you find this video on my blog? Why are you watching it and what's causing you to watch this video? And why is it so important that you as an individual understand why video, social media, the internet is so important. What I want you guys to understand is and I hope to get this message across to you guys is, if you look around you, look at yourself, look at your friends, look at your spouse, look at your children if they're older, look at everybody, people around you. What do they always have on them? It's their smartphone or their device, and they're always constantly distracted by this device. They're always on it, and it's spending up the majority of their time, correct? This is a good thing and this is a bad thing. So I'm specifically talking about business and marketing. I know many people who are not willing to get on and try Instagram. They're like, I'm not going to use that Facebook thing or whatever it is, or I'm not going to blog, or I'm not going to make videos. Well, here's the fact of the matter. The biggest and most giant companies that you've ever seen before in your life, that you use products from, that you consume from, are or have in the past used advertising means that are no longer relevant in our times. They're doing newspaper print ads, they're doing commercials on TV, and they're doing billboards, and all of that type of advertisement, and they spend millions of dollars. They spend a ton of their revenue on that fact. But here's the thing, that's not where people's attentions are. People's attentions aren't towards commercials on TV. People's attentions aren't directed to newspapers anymore. People's directions are not, they're not looking at their billboards. Sadly enough, is if they're not watching the road, they're distracted by something in their car, like a CD or their phone or the people in the car. And it's sad, but they shouldn't be on their phone, but many people are. If they're stopped and there's a billboard up there and they're stopped at a light, I guarantee you 95% of the time, the people will pull their phone up and not look at an advertisement on a billboard. So what does that mean? That means, man, I'm thinking about it right now. Let's say you do have an ad, a commercial on TV, and you have somebody laying in bed watching the TV before bed, and your commercial comes up. If they're unlucky enough to have dropped their remote control off the bed and on the floor, somewhere out of reach, they're going to pick up their phone rather than watch the commercial on the TV. That's the fact of the matter. They're going to pick up their phone. So I want you to think about that. When you stop somewhere, you pick out your phone. When you go to the restroom, people are pulling out their phone. That's what people are looking at. That's where their attention is at. So if you're in marketing or you're in business and your job is to get your who you are, your brand, and what you have to offer to help people, the message that you have to deliver out to people, you got to put that message in front of people's eyes. And so it's important that you look at where we're living at today and where people's eyes are at. So I want you guys to understand that. Why is this 34-year-old man or the people that I mentor are in their 50s, some of them in their 60s, and they're using social media? It's because they're smart. They're using where people are directing their eyes and their direction and their attention and focus right now. So that's why I do YouTube videos. That's why I have a blog. That's why I don't pay anything for advertising, because you get to put all of that in front of where people's focus and attention is right now. There's no better way to spread your message than to do it through social media, than to add some value to some people. They're like, oh my gosh, that helps me, and they want to share that with somebody else. And that's the way that you can advertise and spread your word and your message and your company, your business, your ideas and your future ideas out into the world and into the universe. So if you've been stubborn enough to not go into these things right now, it's important that you understand why that is so important. That's so important for you guys to understand. And what I want you to, we're talking about, Facebook, Instagram, I mentioned blogs or YouTube. Those are all things that I use, 4 things that I use. Now here's the thing about Facebook and Instagram, it's where people's attention is right now. Their attention is going there, so the content in the message and the story is there, but it's also in a blog. Even though blogs are more outdated, YouTube videos aren't so outdated right now, but and I believe video will continue to be a great source for you to connect with people. But I put that there as well because social media, like your posts come and they go. They're exciting because people are distracted and they're watching it and they see it and you can get their attention there. But a blog and a YouTube, I believe, are that content platform versus a social media where your stuff lives forever. A place where it's more lives forever and it's more searchable on that platform. So I use all of those. Now let's talk about new things that are coming out. Like, where's the attention right now? There's millions of people on Snapchat. Now I was like, I don't want to use Snapchat, I don't want to go there, but it's smart because that's where attention's at. And some of you may be thinking, well, the majority of people using Snapchat may be 16 to 18-year-olds or 14 to 18-year-olds. Well, here's the thing, guys, that's short-term thinking. 16-year-old kids are going to be the tech gurus as they graduate from college in anywhere from 6 to 8 to 10 years, right? My company, our business is going to be here when that time comes. So it's important that I can build relationships with these people, that I can be in with these people and what they're using and where their attention is at, because these people are the future of our company and our business. So it's important that you understand that how fast times move and how fast things change, and that you don't worry so much about perfecting everything with Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is, because things are going to change. But it's important that you get in and you deliver and share your message on those platforms. So that's what I want you guys to understand. And here's the cool thing about it, guys: it does not take too much if you can, if you guys can learn how to live within your means in life. It is not too much to be able to create something online with hundreds of millions of eyes, where you can create a product and an idea and help people, find and attract and help people to where you could replace your job and you don't have to go to something that you hate doing for the next 30, 40, 50 years of your life. That you could do something that you love from where you want to do it, and it's all able to be done from the internet. And that's how fast things are changing. If you guys went back to your great-grandpa right now, or someone, a great-grandfather, a great-grandmother that created a business over time, and you looked at them and you said, showed them, if you could bring them back and show them how easy you can connect with people, it would blow their minds. They would tell you how much harder it was back then. So that's how fast times are moving. Times are moving so fast. I remember, I'm 34 years old right now. I remember when we had our first dial-up internet at home with my parents, when you had to pay by the minute. And look at where it's come now. I remember when all of us used to read every single email we got, and now a lot of it's junk and we don't see much of it anymore. We're not paying attention to that anymore. So I remember when MySpace came out, one of the first social media platforms, it came and it went. And Facebook is here, and Instagram is here, and Snapchat is here. You've got to always be willing to move and adjust with the times. And I think it's ignorance to stay in the past and think that you can keep up with where the future is going. So be innovative, be creative, learn, be willing to learn and adjust and open to new things in your life. And if you can do that, you're going to be able to find a higher quality of life that you want for yourself and do something you actually truly love doing. I got to get going. My wife said the baby's screaming inside, and I've got to help her get packed because we're heading to Maui to go to one of our leaders' weddings out in Maui. Wedding is on Monday. We have an event that we get to speak at and be a part of on Saturday morning, and that is because we use this thing called the internet, social media, video, blogs, Instagram, Snapchat to share our message and story with other people and connect with awesome people like our friends in Maui. I love you guys. Have an incredible day. If this video adds any value to you or somebody you know that's in business, please feel free to share it. I love you guys. This is your friend and mentor, Scotty Hobbs. See ya.